Hi guys, welcome back to Sheena's kitchen with me, Sheena. So today we're going to be making Cajun spiced prawns with some sauteed vegetables. The vegetables I'm using are carrots and mishiri. Mishiri is basically the Kikuyu word for French beans. And for my French beans, I've gone ahead and actually cut off the top of the tips. So if you have a look, you'll see these ones have cut off, and it's pretty simple. You can just break them with your hands, or you can use a knife to break off the tips. So you can go with whichever method is simpler for you, either your hands or the knife. And for the carrots, I've cut them into strips. So basically all I did was take the carrot and cut off the edges, and then I cut it into half, and then cut it into thin slices. So make sure the base is stable when you're doing this, otherwise it's going to wobble. So for my Cajun spiced prawns usually have a variety of spices in them. So they're mixed with some paprika, with some thyme leaves, with some chili, some salt, some black pepper. So basically here I have some thyme, I have some paprika, some chili, and some salt. And then usually you can put some garlic, powdered garlic, but I want to use fresh garlic. And then I'm also going to be adding some olive oil, some chili flakes, some black pepper, and some lemon juice. So you can use any size of prawns that you have. So these ones have already been peeled and deveined. If you have a look, the black vein isn't there, so they've been peeled and deveined. So I'm just going to pat them completely dry before seasoning them with my Cajun spice. And then also for my prawns, I like to leave the tail on, but you can remove the tail. Basically when you buy them from your fishmonger, just ask them to remove the tail for you. But I like the tail because I feel like they look very pretty when you leave the tail on. So I'm going to finally chop my garlic. Just like I've said, I want to use fresh garlic, but you could use powdered garlic for the seasoning. So once all ingredients are ready, go ahead and marinate your prawns. So add your fresh garlic, your spices, my paprika, thyme, salt, chili powder, and some chili flakes, which are totally optional, but I want some heat in my prawns, so I'm going to add some extra heat. Black pepper, olive oil, and some lemon juice. And then massage everything in gently, making sure that every piece of prawn is well coated with the seasoning. And then we're going to let this marinate for about 10 minutes, or you could leave it for 20 minutes refrigerated. If you're going to leave them longer, for like half an hour, then you can just leave them in the fridge. However, if you're using them immediately, then you can just leave them at room temperature as they marinate. Also, because the prawns have put some lemon juice into them, so be careful not to over marinate them, because they'll become mushy. So this dish cooks really fast. So once your prawns are marinated, go ahead and add them into a pan. So I'm just going to oil the pan with very little oil because I've already put some oil in my prawns. So we're going to fry our prawns until they turn kind of like a pinkish orangish color. So that will be like about 2 minutes on each side. So as our prawns are frying, I'm going to go ahead and blanch my vegetables. So I'm starting with the French beans, and then after about a minute I'm going to add the carrots. And I'm blanching the carrots and the French beans in hot water. So once the prawns have started curling from the sides, go ahead and turn them. So once the prawns are ready, I like to finish them off with a squeeze of lemon juice. And place them aside. And then in the same pan, I'm going to drizzle a bit of oil and add our vegetables. The vegetables that I blanched. And then add your chopped garlic. So the garlic, I just want it to be fragrant, so I'm just going to toss it in just for about a minute or so. Then after you add the garlic, go ahead and season your vegetables with some salt and some black pepper. Garnish your prawns with some lemons and some olive oil. So our Cajun spiced prawns with our sauteed vegetables are ready. Oh, and they look so good. They look so tasty. You can drizzle a bit of lemon juice if you want. Oh, you guys, this tastes really good. The spiciness, the kick from the Cajun spices. Oh, it tastes amazing, and then the hint of lemon in there really brings the prawns to life. And of course the fresh garlic, like I mentioned, you could use powdered garlic, but I love fresh because it just gives this a really nice sort of like freshy, garlicky, lemony flavor. It's just amazing. Plus the heat. And the vegetables, because I added garlic into this and sauteed them, they taste really good. The garlic in there, oh, it tastes amazing. You should definitely try it. I really hope you guys enjoyed my Cajun spiced prawns with my sauteed vegetables, aka mishiri and carrots, which is French beans. The mishiri, like I mentioned earlier, if you watched at the beginning. So be sure to check out my other fish recipes. I have an easy fish fillet red snapper recipe with some tomato salad. Check that out. It's already up on the channel. And also be sure to check out the next fish recipe, which is going to be a tilapia herb recipe, which I'm going to bake in the oven with foil. Oh, it's going to be absolutely delicious. So be sure to check that out when the video is up. So I really hope you guys enjoyed my Cajun spiced prawns with my sauteed vegetables. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. I absolutely love this dish. It's very simple. It's also paleo friendly if you are into the whole paleo lifestyle, and it's also a healthy dish altogether. If you wanted to add some starch, you could add some rice in this or some potatoes, whatever you want. Just make the dish your own. And if you don't eat prawns, you could try it with any other fish that you want to have it with. So definitely, again, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys. Subscribe to the channel, of course, and click the notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.